Good afternoon, dear children. Namaste to all of you. How are my dear children doing? Welcome to yet another live session, Mind Map series, once again for the chapter Excretory System, ICSE Class 10. And this is Ambika, your biology master teacher, right here on this super amazing platform of Vedantu. How are you guys doing? Namaste, Aryan. Hello, Harshil. Hi, Ayush. Hello, Suhani, Shashank, Lakshmi, Ishita, right? Ishita Jaiswal, if I'm not wrong. Hi, Naman. I'm good. Good afternoon, Akanksha. So everyone's here. I think without an exception, all my regular children are here, except probably Abhinandan, because Abhinandan was saying that his school ends a little later. So anyway, probably. But so nice to see you all, children. Always, as I always say, YouTube live sessions feel very, very good. You went to school yesterday, so okay. So, Chief, you actually have watched the replay of yesterday's live session. I was asking where you are. I mean, I was searching for you. Okay, no worries. All right, and your 10th class starts on 15th, one day after your birthday. Oh, advance birthday wishes, Naman, to you. I mean, of course, we'll be in touch in the month of March as well. Anyway, so yes, Viplav. Today also there will be a very, very short mentee in the second half. All right? Yeah. Hello, Srisha. How are you doing? Yes, I remembered Ishita. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Katyayani. So, children, shall we get started with yet another mind map series session? Okay. Oh, what happened, Anushri? What's happening from next week? Anushri says, ma'am, this will be the last week when I will be here to attend your session. What's happening from next week? Why so? Hi, Adarsh. Hello, Pranjal. Yesterday you won. Oh, yes, I remember you. Yesterday was your birthday, Gurvinder. Happy belated birthday to you. Okay. CBSE, absolutely most welcome. Children, excretory system is a part of life processes for CBSE students. So there will be a little bit of overlap there and here. The only thing is in ICSE, because it's a standalone chapter, excretory system alone is a standalone chapter. It's going to be a little more in detail. That's the only thing. Okay. Okay, good luck to everyone who's going to be having your exams this week. Let us move ahead with a positive quote as always. Ready? Okay, so here it is, inhale confidence and exhale doubt. Talking about inhale and exhale, I hope everyone here has also got a chance to have a look at my guided meditation video. Of course, it was meant to be a very, very simple guided meditation, nothing very complex at all. But I sincerely wanted to bring something a little different that we normally bring up on this platform so that you guys could have a good stress buster, something different from the usual. Yes, so inhale confidence and exhale doubt. I think this is pretty much what I told you in the entire guided meditation as well. Yes, exactly, Akanksha. Okay. Oh, how nice, Devika. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Yes, children. Now, one more interesting thing. How many of you are aware of this? How many of you know about this? The test, the very, very special test, which is going to be happening. For those of you who are JEE NEET aspirants, I mean, who are in 10th right now and over the next couple of years, yes, many people here already know about this. Okay. Yes, children, for those of you who don't know this, or for those of you who haven't registered for this yet, despite knowing it, let me just remind you, for those of you who are in class 10, CBSE, State Board, ICSE, that doesn't matter, but if you are in class 10 this year, and if you intend to be aiming JEE or NEET exam, which is 2 years from now, 2023, you have the amazing opportunity to be a part of Vedantu's amazing JEE NEET batches, which have had the history of producing several ranks in the last several years. You have the opportunity of joining those batches right now with up to 100% scholarship. Do you know that? But how do you do this? We have a test that's happening. I mean, I think once it's already happened, but on popular demand, we are going to be having a test once again. So I'll just give you the details, children. The date and time, I mean, all of that is given here. But what do you do about this? Step one for you right now, okay, listen carefully. Step one would be to join the Telegram group. The Telegram group using the link. It's mentioned right here. It would be mentioned in the description box as well below. Okay. Yeah, so it will also be mentioned in the description box below. And step 2 will be sign up with Vedantu. And step 3 would be fill up the Google form. Again, the description box below has the link to the Google form as well. Okay, so you can just fill that up using your Vedantu registered email ID. These are the 3 simple steps. Yes, children. Now about the test details. I mean, the major details are already given here to you. It's going to be happening on the 4th of Feb. Okay, today is what, the 2nd of Feb, right? So day after tomorrow, the test is going to be happening on the 4th of Feb and the time will be 7 p.m. So basically what happens is the test link would get activated between 7 p.m. and 7:15 p.m. Okay, 7 to 7:15 p.m. your test link is going to get activated. The duration is going to be 1 hour. That's probably one thing which is not mentioned here. Yeah, the duration of the test is going to be 1 hour. And the syllabus is mentioned here, mental ability, which we call MAT, right? Mental ability test and your 10th standard level mathematics, math. So math and math together will be your subjects. And the pattern would obviously be single choice questions. I mean, you will have objective type. Basically, you can pick from options which are given to you. One will be the right answer. Okay, children, so do not miss out on this opportunity because the batches will be starting in the 2nd week of Feb, which means results for this test will be coming before the 10th of Feb. Okay, right. So that's about it. Any questions you have about this, please do not hesitate to put in the comment section below. But we would love it if maximum number of children could benefit from this. Okay, children? So 10th grade students out there, do not miss out on this wonderful opportunity. Okay. Thank you, children. Yes, now getting started with the mind map for the chapter Excretory System. Yes, children, all set? Okay, if you want, you can make a note of the things that we discussed. But as always, don't worry, the notes are going to be available to you in the form of PDF anyway in the description box below, probably a few hours later, like after the session happens, or maybe you could come back tomorrow and check it out. Okay, but it will be available to you definitely. So please be sure to download it whenever it's available. All right. Yes, of course, we will be asking Srisha. You know what? There is a mentee. Okay, so don't worry at all. There is a mentee in the second half. And that's about it. In the first half, of course, I do not wish to discuss anything in detail, to be very honest, because one short series, Umang series, Bio Bites in 15 minutes, we have been discussing all of these, right? Okay, so anyway, in the mind map series, remember, I'm just here to give you an idea about what you could possibly include in your version of a perfect mind map. Yes, children? All right, so what exactly is excretion? You could include the definition if you want to. Difference between terms like excretion, osmoregulation, maybe micturition, everything is important for you to know. Okay, removal of chemical waste, especially nitrogenous waste from the body, is what we call excretion, right? And regulation of the osmotic pressure of the blood is called osmoregulation. Yes, children? Okay, right. Now, what are the major excretory substances? I think it's important for you to know that as well. In your perfect version of the mind map, if you want, you could mention this as well. Okay, carbon dioxide, of course, but majorly we are talking about nitrogenous metabolic waste, which is, yes, Srisha, since you were very, very keen on answering a question, I mean, of course, I just called out Srisha's name, but anyone here is welcome to answer. What is the main nitrogenous metabolic waste produced by humans? Yes. Quickly tell me the answer. Oh, before I even finished, Arun Govind has already given me the answer. Yes, Lakshmi also. Kaushiki, good job, guys. It is urea. Majorly, it's going to be urea as far as human beings are concerned. Absolutely. And do you know which organ produces urea? Very important for you to know. What produces urea? It's not uric acid. It is urea. Yeah. Okay. Nice to know that, Komal. Very nice to know that. Okay, you're Shubhi and not Arun. Okay. Liver, very good. Not a single answer. Oh, the moment I said not a single answer here saying kidney, I did see somebody say Shalini, I think, say kidney. No, children. Producing urea is going to be the liver, produced by the liver. But it is eliminated by your kidneys. Okay, you must know that. Very, very important to know. And it's very easy to get carried away by the option kidney. Okay, it's not the kidney. Yes, it is the liver which produces urea. Then, of course, excess salts and vitamins, water, bile pigments, and respiratory products. I mean, water vapor and any other gases that it may contain. The chief excretory organs, we could say, are lungs and sweat glands act as a sort of secondary set of excretory organs, but kidneys are going to be your primary excretory organs. And kidneys are composed of so many millions of functional units, which we call nephrons. Structure of nephron, children, very important for you to know, right? Very important for you to know. Okay. You are telling the right answer first. Is that so? Deepti Mai. All right, definitely. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Children, don't worry at all in case I miss out on calling your name. Definitely, that doesn't mean I'm ignoring any child in class, okay? It's a live session. It's natural that many answers would be scrolling up just in case I happen to miss out on calling your name. Please, please, please don't have harsh feelings against me. It's nothing at all like I want to ignore any child. No, not at all. I would be the last person to ignore any child in my class. Ask my regular children. Everyone knows that I always am a teacher who focuses on equality in class. Yes. Okay. Righto. The excretory system, of course, the lungs, the alveoli for gaseous exchange, you are aware of all that. And through sweat glands on the skin also helps in excretion. But majorly, what are we concerned about? The nephrons, the functional units. Children, structure and function of the nephron is very, very important for you to know. Okay. Now, coming to the functions of the kidneys, it would be the production of urine, of course. Yes. Ultrafiltration, reabsorption, and tubular secretion, the three major steps in the production of urine. Yes? Okay, so this also is a very, very important point for you to know. I think my 10th grade CBSE children also need to know this, right? The three major steps: ultrafiltration or glomerular filtration, reabsorption, and tubular secretion, which you would be able to understand if you have a clear understanding of the structure of the nephron. So here it is, a summary of the three steps. We can actually say that excretion would be equal to filtration minus reabsorption plus secretion. That's pretty much the formula which summarizes what excretion would be. Yes? Okay, so what is glomerular filtrate is a quite commonly asked question in ICSE Class 10 exams. So you must be very, very, very clear about afferent arteriole, the glomerular capillaries, the Bowman's capsule, the efferent arteriole, and the rest of it. Okay, PCT, Henle's loop, DCT, and all of those. Yes, children? Okay. Now, also about abnormal constituents of urine, possibly in a multiple choice question, you could be asked something like this. Abnormal constituents. Normal healthy urine wouldn't consist of any of these. Blood cells, glucose, albumin, or bile. Application level questions could come up from this, right? Okay. So this is also something that you could include in your mind map. Regulation, super duper important. Children, the hormone which we call antidiuretic hormone, ADH, or vasopressin as we also call it, ADH, which is secreted by the posterior pituitary gland. Remember, we've also discussed this in the chapter endocrine system, and it's very important to control the concentration of urine. So now tell me very quickly, if there is very little ADH in the body, what sort of urine would be produced? Yes, very quickly tell me. What do you mean in French? Okay, ADH. Very little ADH. I mean, under secretion of ADH. Shri Shah says yellow. I mean, what does it mean? Very little ADH, very less urine, very dilute urine. I'm getting all kinds of answers. Children, okay, I'll tell you the way to remember this. I've explained this several times. So she's saying very dilute. Okay, so children, I am asking you whether it's going to be concentrated or dilute. Yes? Okay, I'll tell you. Diuresis, the term diuresis would mean that dilute urine is produced. Okay? Right. So what happens is ADH, the greater the amount of ADH, greater would be the reabsorption of water in the kidney tubules. Anti-diuresis would mean anti-dilute urine. What does it mean? Concentrated urine, which means lower the levels of ADH in the body, lower would be the concentration of urine, or greater would be the diluteness of urine. More watery would the urine be. Okay? Right. So this is about it. Very, very important for you to know, because reabsorption is not happening. ADH is supposed to reabsorb a lot of water. Okay? Is that clear, children? Okay. Oh my goodness. I wasn't aware of that, Ishita. How come? Seriously? Okay. Yes. Antidiuretic hormone. Okay, children. Yes, so let us move on now to the concept of artificial kidney, right? What do we call this? What is the technical name we give to this? Quickly tell me that. And then we'll be all set to go ahead. Yes, artificial kidney, we give it a very, very special name. What is it? Dialysis, hemodialysis, all of these are correct. Yes, Akansha, yes, Anushri, hemodialysis. Hemodialysis, wherein in case of kidney failure, what happens is something called an artificial kidney would be used, an equipment and a procedure which has to be performed in order to replace the function of a normal healthy kidney. Okay, right. All right, and let us move ahead. Now, I think you guys must now get ready for mentee, which means you guys have to share the link of the session with as many friends as possible. We would love to have as many people as possible in our mentee. Well, guys, not just on YouTube, you must probably be aware that Vedantu's pro subscription courses have got a lot to offer you. Unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes. And you get to compete with students across the country and across the world. You get to watch replays of sessions that you have missed, or of those sessions which you would like to watch once again. And the best part is that the replays are going to be interactive, which means quizzes and leaderboards are going to be live, although it may not be a live session happening right there. And children, you get to download handwritten notes of your master teachers. All your doubts would be solved in class, and teachers and class teachers are going to be in touch with you outside class as well, which I think is super amazing. And of course, tests and assignments specially designed to make you much more confident. And as an added bonus, here are free 5,000 plus topic-wise courses or chapter-level courses, which we call micro courses, and free crash courses, which are available for competitive exams. So those of you who are registered, who have subscribed to Vedantu Pro, would get all these as an added bonus. So how do you go about it? The link is given in the description box below and in the pinned comment as well. The coupon code is AMBPRO. All right. And here are the pricing details, children. Those of you who are not aware of this, yes, those of you who are not aware of this, for a 1 month pro subscription, Vedantu Pro subscription, the normal cost is 2,699, which is for all your 4 major subjects together, including maths, science, English, and social studies. Okay, so what happens when you apply the coupon code AMBPRO, you get a further rebate, a further discount, which reduces it to 2,159. Isn't that amazing? Yes, I think it's super amazing. And for those of you who want to be tension-free till the end of this academic year, here is another offer for you. You can just pay rupees 7,200 and be tension-free till the end of this academic year. So what are the benefits? I mean, of course, the best way to calculate it, the easiest way to make a decision is by going down to calculate the per class price, the per session price. It comes down to rupees 11 per session for a 1 month subscription and rupees 12 per session for a longer term subscription. All right, children, and this I would still say is very, very clear that it's more reasonably priced than your favorite pack of Lays and your favorite chocolate bars, as I always like mentioning chocolate in my classes. Well, children, I think I've told you everything that you require to be aware of making a decision, to make a decision. Now, entirely the ball is in your court, okay? Because let me tell you this, children, on this platform, YouTube platform, don't worry at all. We are not going to stop working hard for you. We will still continue to do our best. But the only thing is that we won't be able to give you enough personalized attention. Okay, and that makes a huge difference, which is an advantage that the Vedantu platform has got. Those of you who've been experiencing this would know how amazing it is. I mean, it doesn't really feel like an online platform at all. You really literally feel like you are in a normal classroom. It feels really good. So yes, I think that's about it. Now it's entirely up to you. Yes, children, now it's time for you to have a look at the overall mind map, our version of the mind map for the chapter Excretory System. Children, let me just ask you guys one question. Have you guys stopped making mind maps? I haven't been getting any mind maps in the last couple of days. Nothing at all that's coming to my email. What's happening? Okay. Right, children. Please do make a... You have sent me, Ishita, is it? Okay. Yes, I mean, if it's in the last couple of days, I don't recall getting any mind maps. Still making. All right. But still, children, let me just tell you, as you can see at a glance, it's got all the information you need to know in this particular chapter. And it's got everything which is well organized as well. Everything. You could omit some of this information, you could add a lot more information. To be very honest, if I were in your position, I would have loved to add, if it was my handwritten version of a mind map, I would have loved to add in a lot more information in terms of one-line descriptions for everything. Things like ADH, what does it do? Micturition, what does it do? Urine formation, the steps of urine formation, where all does it happen? Maybe the diagram of nephron. Everything, you are free to just play around with it. The idea is to help you make something that will make your job 10 times easier on the eve of the exam. All right? Okay. Yes, children, so I think we are all set to begin the mentee now. Yes, shall we? I will give you the code right now, the mentee code right now. So hold on. Oh, before that, there is something else that I wanted to show you before we go ahead. I mean, my bad. I should have shown this to you a little earlier. Here I have, because you all have been such fans of our 3D assets. Have a look at this. Can you see this? Can you see this? The excretory system. Yes, guys. Look at this. The excretory system, you can very well see what the position of the kidneys are when you look at it in this view, right? Amazing, says Akanksha. I think so too. And this is the entire excretory system. Of course, you need to be aware of the major parts, which are the kidneys, the ureters, the urinary bladder, and the urethra. Right? And have a look at it. I will just zoom in a little more. Yes, children, can you see that? The kidneys, the ureters, which are these tubes, the urinary bladder, and the urethra. Right, guys? And what are these? Children, tell me very quickly, what is this red colored tubule that you see here? What is this red tube? And what is this blue tube? Tell me red hyphen dash, blue hyphen dash. Very quickly tell me. It would be a branch of the aorta, to be honest. Red is what and blue is what? People are telling me renal artery, but yes, Pranav is telling me renal artery red. Very well said. Yes, because arteries carry blood away from the heart. Renal arteries would carry blood away from the heart and enter into the kidneys. Absolutely. Yes. So renal artery is the red one and renal vein would be the blue one. Yes, children? Okay. So let us now zoom in a little deeper into this. Yes, the nephron. Can you see that? Can you see the nephron here? This tuft of blood capillaries, yes, the tuft of blood capillaries, which we call the glomerulus, and into it goes the afferent arteriole. Remember, this is the renal artery. Renal artery branches into the afferent arteriole, which joins into the glomerulus. From there, it leaves the Bowman's capsule through the efferent arteriole, and you can see the peritubular capillaries. Aren't they beautifully seen right here? Yes, they are joining the peritubular capillaries. And this is what we call the Bowman's capsule. Do you see that? Yes, the Bowman's capsule. And this part would be called the proximal convoluted tubule. The U-shaped portion right here, we call it the loop of Henle. Right? The loop of Henle or the Henle's loop. And this portion out here is called the distal convoluted tubule. PCT, loop of Henle, and DCT, followed by what is this called? It's the collecting tubule or the collecting duct. Ultimately, once the urine is formed, from here, it would empty it into the part of the kidney we call the renal pelvis, which would be this part. Right? So millions of your nephrons are going to be doing their job, and from the renal pelvis, the urine is going to be drained out through the ureters and they enter into the urinary bladder to be released through the urethra. Yes, children, is that clear? Yes? Okay, so this is about the nephron. I think that's a beautiful 3D. Those of you who liked the 3D or rather loved the 3D, well, I definitely did. Please click on the like button right now because it's a, I think, huge effort from our hardworking team's side. Yes, children. And in the meantime, I will get your mentee ready. Okay. So here it is. Your mentee code is here. Can you see this? 2127902. Those of you who want to join Mentee, go to www.mentee.com. Use the code 2127902. Can you see the screen? Yes, Yuvraj, you just need to go to www.mentee.com on a different tab or on a different device, maybe your phone as well. Yep. And just type in the code, which is 2127902. Okay. Right. You can easily learn because of the 3D assets, right, Suchi? Absolutely, I agree. Especially in a subject like biology, I think 3D models make a very, very huge difference to the way you understand things, because obviously into the human body, you won't be able to get in and observe it unless you were a surgeon, right? Okay. Nice response, guys. And those of you who haven't joined yet, please do join. Unfortunately, I won't be able to refresh from my end. Samar? Okay. Yep. Right, children, so shall we begin? I think 70 is a good number. Let us look at our first question. But before that, all the beautiful icons out there. What sort of icons do we have? Wow. So many beautiful icons. 79 of you, 80 of you. Wow. And that is amazing. Quick high five. Code is 2127902. And here we start. Here comes question number 1. Ready? Okay. The tuft of blood capillaries in the Bowman's capsule is called dash. Nephron, glomerulus, Henle's loop, or none of these. The tuft of blood capillaries in the Bowman's capsule. What do you call it? Nephron, glomerulus, Henle's loop, or none of these. Do not just give me random answers. I'm not here to take any random answers. This is something that you must be very, very clear about. And I think we've done enough number of sessions to make it a very clear idea in your mind. For sure. I'm confident about that. Okay. Righto. And my children wouldn't fail me. Good job. Glomerulus is indeed the answer. Yes, children. Amazing. So there we go. Glomerulus. So remember, step 1 of urine formation is going to be ultrafiltration or glomerular filtration. Yes, we will be doing. Don't worry at all, guys. We do all the 3 batches every week. You don't have to worry at all. CBSE 9, CBSE 10 will also be happening. Okay, so let us now go on to question 2 right here. The process of controlled act of expulsion of urine. What do you call it? Osmoregulation, micturition, excretion, or ultrafiltration. The process of controlled act of expulsion of urine. What do you call it? Done, says Soumya. Okay. Nice. Last 5 seconds for you. BA. Okay. I'm getting all sorts of answers. Children, the controlled act of expulsion of urine is called micturition. Yes. Osmoregulation is regulating the osmotic pressure, a balance, maintaining a balance of water and the mineral ions in the body is what we call osmoregulation. And excretion has a lot beyond just osmoregulation and micturition, right? So that cannot be the answer. Ultrafiltration is just one step in urine formation. Okay, so let us now have a look at the leaderboard before we move ahead. Okay. Yes, Rishti, thank you so much. Okay, and here we go. Look at that again. Aditi is at the top. Aditi Sinha with 1966. Deepti Mai, Vartika, Pranav, Vanshika, Mohit Ji, Dragonite, Om, Manasvi, and Clippy. Okay, that's a cute name, Clippy. Oh my goodness. What sort of creative names you guys have? Okay, children. Those of you who haven't joined Mentee yet, go to mentee.com, use the code 2127902. Okay, quickly, very, very quickly. Due to phone call, you missed the leaderboard. Oh my goodness, Aditya, that's very sad. That's all right. We still have 3 more questions coming up, and I want you guys to stay with me. And your question number 3 is up in front of you. The principal nitrogenous waste in man is dash. What is it? The principal nitrogenous waste in man. I think I've asked you this question a little earlier, probably 15-20 minutes before. Urea, uric acid, nitrogen, or ammonia. Let me see how many people actually paid attention to that point which I said. Oh, you are Clippy, Srisha. Seriously? Okay. Right. Move on. Children are saying it's urea. And there are people who are probably saying it's something else. All right. There. How amazing. Good job, people. And that's 101 of you who have given me the answer. And out of those, 77 have given me the answer as urea. Well done, children. Well done. That is amazing. Again, 77 says Vidhi. Okay, children, going on to the last couple of questions. If you haven't joined Mentee yet, mentee.com, and the code is 2127902. Very, very quickly join us. We would love to have maximum number of you on board with us, playing with us. Yes. Okay. Ma'am, do you know Sana? You mean class 9 Sana? Sana Chaudhary. If so, yes, I do know Sana very well. She's a very good artist. Okay. Yes, children, going on to question number 4, which is, Sana. Okay, you're talking about a different Sana, I guess. Which of these organs mainly produces urea? Again, a question which I've asked you already. Okay. Nephrons, kidneys, liver, or skin? Kalyani, yes, please give me the answer. Kshitiz, Vidhi, Suhani, Muskan. I asked this. Yes, Akanksha. Akanksha remembers this. Okay. Yes. And your last 3 seconds. 2, 1, and your time's up. Let's see. Majority have got the answer right. Liver is the answer. But where did the 26 of you come from who said it's going to be kidneys? Children, kidneys are going to be the organs which would filter out the urea. But liver is the organ which produces urea. The urea cycle, if you remember, occurs in the liver. 26 heroes, says Suhani. Okay. And there are actually people who say it's nephrons and skin as well. Oh my goodness. People, you can't afford to misclick. I mean, I would still accept kidneys, but when I say it is organ and you clicked on nephron, how can that be acceptable? No worries. I sincerely would like to believe that it was an accidental misclick. So no worries at all. Exactly, three have clicked on skin. No worries. Children, let me just remind you once again, those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click on the subscribe button right now, okay? Because we will keep giving you updates on a lot of things, academic, non-academic, all that you need to become much more confident, to become much more successful in your class 9 and 10 exams. And I would say even lower grade children, higher grade children can also benefit from the general sessions that we do out here. Children, the only thing is, my only sincere request is that we work very, very passionately and we work very, very hard for all of you. And you know that it's a YouTube channel, so you don't have to pay anything. It's just a click away. That's it. Nothing happens. The advantage of subscribing is that you get to access, you get to have a look, you get to watch all our sessions first as soon as they are happening live, as soon as at the time of the live sessions, premiered sessions while they are premiering. Yes, you wouldn't miss out on any of those. Yes, children. So click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon right next to it. All right. So children, give me a quick high five now. It's our last question for the day. And let's move on. Yes, VIP series for CBSE Class 10th. No worries at all. It's coming up very, very soon for you. Okay. ICSE Sprint will also be starting very soon. No worries at all. High five. Nice job. So I think we are all good to go. Here comes your last question. Children, all eyes on your screen. Okay. Which of these hormones, children pay attention, which of these hormones helps to increase the reabsorption of water from the kidneys? Okay. Oxytocin, ADH, vasopressin, both B and C. Yes. What do you think? Helps to increase reabsorption of water from the kidneys. Yes. Quickly. So, Hani, you don't know, but I think you were here from the start of the session. Children, last 3 seconds. Very, very quick. And your time is up. Anaconda is asking me for the full form of ADH. Anaconda, the full form of ADH is antidiuretic hormone. The answer is both B and C. Children, Akanksha saying it's D, but I clicked on B. Yes, children, antidiuretic hormone and vasopressin are one and the same. They are just synonyms. Okay, so remember, oxytocin and vasopressin are both secreted by your posterior pituitary gland. ICSE Class 10 children here, if you have got it wrong, seriously, high time for you to revise the chapter endocrine system. Okay, I will catch hold of you later on that. And in the meantime, let's have a look at the final leaderboard for the day. You also clicked on B. I think that's going to make a huge difference to the final leaderboard. Okay, good job. Aditi, good job, Aditi. So Aditi is at the top with 4,825 points. Very, very well done, Aditi. I think that's Aditi has been consistently at the top. And then we have, sorry, Aditya, Ambika Ma'am students. High five, Aditya. Deepti Mai, and then we have Mohit, I think. I cannot, unfortunately, I can't see the name right after that. And I can't see the name after that as well. Manasvi, Sri Shah, Afshin, and Preetham. Very, very, very well done, children. All the children here, even the children whose names I cannot read because of the detective icon out there. I'm so sorry I couldn't read out your name, but that's all right. I think it completely matters that you have played with full Josh. You have played with full spirits. And even if your name is not here, doesn't matter. Have you learned something from this? Have you found this to be a very quick way of revising the chapter? Do you at least know now what to focus on a little more? Yes, I'm sure you guys would have realized something about it. Yes, Suhani. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, children. I mean, that's all that I care about. Everything else is going to be secondary for me as a teacher, to be very, very honest. Of course, leaderboard is a fun, interactive tool, but I think I say this in almost all of my sessions that much more than coming on the leaderboard, what matters is, have you learned something? Learning in terms of the subject, learning in terms of competition spirit, healthy competition. That's all. Right? Okay. And children, remember the coupon code AMBPRO for Vedantu Pro subscription, and we would love to hear from you. So put your comments in the comment section below. All right. And as I always tell you, click on the like button if you have enjoyed everything about this. I mean, the concept of mind maps, the concept of a live session, the concept of 3D assets, the concept of a mentee quiz, everything. Please click on the like button, because that's the easiest way by which you can convey your love to us, right, children? And please share it with all your friends, because we want maximum number of you to benefit from these. Stay subscribed. We will continue to shower our love and blessings, and we will continue to keep working hard for you. You don't have to worry about that at all. Okay. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Keep up all this love and support. Keep giving us all this even in the days to come. And that's about it from my side. And children, all of you who are active on Instagram, you can also follow me on Instagram, Ambika_Vedantu. All right, children, so that's about it from my side. I'll see you again in yet another amazing session. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and take care. Bye-bye.